the switch is broken. Mint condition, except that the rivet broke through its plastic holder. If it wasn't for the fact that these switches cost 50 cents, I could just put a bit of hot glue on that or epoxy and fix it. This is an older switch because this is 12 gauge wire, I think. I can't tell without bending it or looking at the label. It's probably 12 gauge, heavier, 20 amp. They don't allow you to push in 12 gauge anymore. The way you get it out is you press the little button with a small tool, or you just twist it back and forth and it kind of unscrews. Yep, 12 gauge. What I'm going to do here, this is the outside light obviously, the light's not working anymore unless I touch these two together. And luckily, for me, the power is here. I've got two wires, the power and the wire that goes to the lamp. So two wires means that I can put another box in here, which I already have, right there. Plastic junk. And I can control the outside light from here and the kitchen light from here, because right now you've got this antique style. So I've got the shower all done. Went very well. If you don't mind the plumbing in the middle of the bathtub. Yep, that's the way it goes. Piece of scrap wood from an old drawer downstairs, a couple of 4-inch screws that are barely catching. I didn't have any construction adhesive, I forgot to bring it, but there we go. Gotta put some Teflon tape on that, and we've got a shower. Diverter. Look at that beautiful chrome. Whew. Beautiful chrome plating. I got the cartridge out of the cold side. It's seized. Beautiful brass. I'll have to buy a new one of these. It uses an interesting way to attach the handle, which weighs that's heavy, the real deal. It uses a nylon, composite nylon ply of some phenolic resin that goes onto the, I'll put the camera here, goes onto the stem like that. And the handle has a receptacle for the square. That's how that works. If I would have beat on the handle, all I would have done was strip this irreplaceable piece of whatever it is, material from 1968 probably. Little GTO, yeah, that's what makes me think of. I'm going to take you in the basement and show you some more stuff that I found in the basement. Got screws, and I've got drill bits, and I've got breakers, and you got to have lots of supplies for a job. You start working on these things, and no lights going down the stairs. Oh boy. On the stairs was old newspapers, July 11th, 1960, and I pulled one off from here underneath this carpet butler. Margarine. Check this out. March 8th, 1936, the New York Herald Tribune. I'm going to read you this article right here. Will o' the Wisp. Judge caught speeding again. Heyman of Danbury, Connecticut, City Court judge has a record of 12 arrests, 5 convictions. Remember, this is 1936. Reprinted from yesterday's late edition. Monroe, Connecticut. Prosecutor Alfred D. Goyen announced Friday that Lazarus Heyman, associate judge of Danbury City Court, would be arraigned Monday in Trumbull Town Court on the 6th charge of speeding to be made against him on his 12th arrest. And I won't read you all the details, but this is what the officer says. He was making 75 to 80 miles an hour, said Constable Yaros, and sometimes more. This is 1936. No interstates. Judge Heyman was arrested on a speeding charge at Trumbull in 1933, and besides that, said Constable John Austin of Trumbull had received 3 warnings from the constable about his driving, the last in written form filed in town court. Records of the Motor Vehicle Department at Hartford show that Judge Heyman had been convicted 5 times of speeding and other charges, that he has been arrested on 5 other occasions, once forfeiting his bond, and that his automobile operator's license has been suspended twice. The records show that he was in accidents in 1924, 29, and 33. Judge Heyman was appointed to the City Court bench in Danbury last July by legislative act as a representative of the Taxpayers League Party to become a judge. He does not sit in traffic cases. There was some funny language in here. The case against him is the result of Judge Heyman's arrest in Trumbull by Constable Nathaniel Hayward, who says that Judge Heyman was driving at 55 miles an hour or more through the center of town. Call the case disposed of and believe it was still pending. The arrest of the case made about 2 months ago. He pursued the judge's car from Stepney through Long Hill and down Main Street, Bridgeport, to a point between Porter and Charles Street where he finally overhauled the judge. Yep, he overhauled the judge. Apartments, unfurnished. $65. Beautiful gardens. Is that per month? Here's some properties that have been sold. Louis Levy buys an 8-acre tract on 227th Street for new development north of Linden Boulevard, St. Albans, New York, for the new Dream Homes development. 106 brick and steel houses in the low price range. Franklin Towers in Flushing, bought by investors from the Scott Trading Corp. 46 to 66 Phlox Place, Flushing, bought by Harmark Estates through apartment at 15001 8th Avenue, Jamaica, bought by Morris, McGinn, and others. Slum clearing by City held aid for architects. Hardware firm to open new quarters. The Masbeck Hardware Company, which was established 60 years ago. This is 1936. So 60 years ago is 1875. By Robert J. Mabeck, then 15 years old, will be open tomorrow for business in the 9-story building at 326 Hudson Street, which at least last spring from Trinity Church. For the last 30 years, the concern has been located at Warren Street, which was the 3rd place the Masbeck firm occupied since it was established in a small store on 3rd Avenue shortly after the end of the Civil War. Interesting, huh? The New York Herald Tribune, Sunday, March 8th, 1936. Builder takes Queens sites for 106 dwellings. New York Times, September 5th, 1948. Labor management concessions. Here's a guy in spaceship kind of trousers. Labor management concessions, walking over a thin board, unnecessary strikes, the bridge, to economic stability. 1948, after the war. How many changes? How styles change. Forward march, the new U.S. draft, new fashioned peace. Any threat to peace? The new draft. Nothing left in the bottom of the bucket. 1948, 1936. It's in rough shape, oh blast. Too bad. Automobiles, can't read it. Packard, 1936. Packard Coupe, convertible. Can't read it. Rolls Royce. Too bad. Studebaker. Brand new 1935 sedans, coupes, St. Regis, and convertible coupes at great savings. Factory guaranteed. President Motor Car Corp. Authorized Studebaker dealer. 239 West 56. LaSalle 1934 Sport Coupe. Lincoln 1931 5-passenger deluxe sedan. $450 for quick sale. Packard 1935 1200 5-passenger sedan. I can't read the rest of them because the paper got black. Too bad. Can't read them. Buick 1935 $665. Can't read it. Interesting, huh? What else we got here? This woman lived in this house for 60 years. And she died. I live on the same street and I met her 2 times in 20 years. nails. Driving tool in this package. Hold against point and drive with hammer. Oh, window glazing points. With a driving tool to drive the points into the glass. Pits down power, total electric lighting. Thermometer. The big switch is to dry, normal, pinkish. Electric boiler. Yeah, electric. Electric boiler. And the old oil boiler sitting here stagnating. And a tank of oil. It's got over a quarter of a tank. I'm going to get that. EFM, Super Section Oil Boiler, Electric Furnace Manufacturing, Inc., EMAS, EMMAUS, EMAS, Pennsylvania. Electric Furnace Manufacturing, EFM. Let's see if I remember that. What else we got here? Square DQO. Should I stick my fingers in it? It's corroded. Water's been getting in. It's been here for 30 years. Yep. What am I going to do with this one? It's not hot. I already touched the wires. Nope. If it was hot, it would be a problem. Can't touch it. It'll just blow up. I don't have a 200 amp breaker like that. I wonder how much a new one costs. Because the rest of the box just has a bit of water damage at the bottom. Nice job. Nice and neat. Everything is nice and neat and attached and stapled and flat. Well done job. Better than I would do it. Concrete foundation. So I'm going to add some circuits. Rusted. Yep, got a whole bunch of breakers. I'll add some circuitry for the kitchen and the bathroom. Extra lighting. There's crappy lighting down here. I can't stand it when they've got crappy lighting. I'm going to improve it. Nice and neat work. Water tank is 13 years old, 12 years old, the last 15 years. Cool Craft Refrigeration, Sales and Surface, Commercial and Household Sample. These are sample thermometers. I bought some of these on eBay actually, come to think of it. Mike Harvey Feed and Seed Company, open Saturday evening till 9. Call now for free soil test. Test your pH. Big old light bulb. Nothing made in China in this basement. Yep, old TVs. What do we got here? Home Coat Quick Dry Enamel. Quick drying high gloss finish. Bright green. This product sold on a money back guarantee. The F.W. Woolworth Company. New York, New York. Made in USA. Never opened. Contains silicone. Contains lead, harmful if eaten. Do not apply on toys, furniture, or interior surfaces which might be chewed by children. F.W. Woolworths Home Coat. Contains silicone and lead. That's why it lasts. Where is this TV made? January 1977. Made in Korea, 1977. Click. Empire. Wonder if it still works. Cheapy. Low budget TV. Wow, what a piece of junk. I just saw a receptacle somewhere. Holding up a lot of weight. Pushed right into the wood. I've done a few of those repairs over the years. I saw a receptacle. I think it was over here. I put the TV here. We can watch TV on the job. What do you think about that? Just reaches. Instant on. Remember that sound? Turning the knob? Brings back memories of when I was a kid. VHF? UHF? Nothing. Needs better rabbit ears. Oh well. Time for an HD TV. I don't even know. Can you even use a analog TV anymore? Do they even work? No idea. I don't have TV. I don't want it. I can't stand it when Mrs. CW turns it on and I start watching it and live without it somehow. Dandy Scrub Brush. Empire. That's funny. The TV's an Empire also. I guess it's a popular name. Steel wool. Someone's going to do some refinishing, I guess. Chase and Sanborn. Extra cups free. 9 ounces for the price of 8. Instant coffee. Tar remover. Safe for all new car finishes. A proven number 7 product. DuPont. French company. Have a little teapot. Let's see the water shut off. Copper, brass, water meter. The broken seal, it's interesting. Goes to galvanized. Guess that's good enough. Some lawn chairs. My friend used to scrap those. You don't see them anymore. Oh, the old coal bin. Yeah, more coal, more steam. Tumblers. What do we got here? Patrick Coudet, peacock, net white, sliced dried beef. Patrick Coudet, C-U-D-A-H-Y, Inc. Cudahy, Wisconsin. Fresh shrimp cocktail. Yeah, I hate shrimp. Oh. Remember these little handbags? Little purse, pouch, coin holder. Nothing in there. Just butterflies. Little butter tray. Gotham ware, made in USA and Canada. A small stick of margarine dish, a butter dish. (1971) Summer 71 calendar. Art group sets exhibit. Okay. Trumbull Electric. Trumbull Electric. 30 amp, 125 volts. Trumbull. Made in USA. The Trumbull Electric Manufacturing Company, Plainville, Connecticut. Another factory bites the dust. I probably drove by it and made a video. Bond cement. When you add water to cement, it becomes concrete. More paint in the old TV cabinet. Look at this Pepsi with the loose zip top. Remember when you used to throw the lift top away, the zip top? Dispose of properly, please don't litter. Poop. Poopsie. Catch the Pepsi Spirit. Catch that Pepsi Spirit. Contains carbonated water, sugar, caramel color, phosphoric acid. Clean those bricks. Caffeine, citric acid, natural flavors. Prepared by Clinson's Ditch Cooperative Company, Cicero, New York. Under authority of PepsiCo, Inc., Purchase, New York. McManus and Riley, downtown in Stuyvesant Plaza, State Street. What was it? Nothing. Empty. The prize is gone. Alright, like Mrs. CW would say, turn it off! Who wants to watch this crap? Yeah, that one even has a remote control and it's black. It's more modern. Drain pipe, water pipe. Alright, I've got to run some wires. And I think my sister-in-law is getting me a pizza. So I'm going to have something to chew on. And back to the place of the beginning. Yep. The ugliest shower in the world, but it's going to work just fine. Alright. Thanks for watching.
You have new messages.